Imagine this. A desperate mother lion, eyes filled with fear, approaches humans, the very beings she's meant to avoid. But today, she's not here to hunt. She's here to beg for help, because lying limp in her jaws is her precious cub, injured and helpless. Will the humans understand her plea? Will they help? Or will the laws of the wild take their course? The golden morning sun spills over the endless savannah of Kruger National Park, painting the landscape in warm hues. Birds sing in the distance, the tall grass sways in the gentle breeze, and life stirs in the wild. Near a cluster of low rocks, a playful lion cub chases its own shadow, its eyes glimmering with innocence. For days, the cub and its mother have roamed this part of the jungle, carefree and unbothered. But today will change everything. Curiosity sparks in the cub's mind as it notices a towering tree trunk nearby, an exciting new adventure waiting to unfold. With a gleeful little growl, it digs its tiny claws into the bark and begins to climb. Higher and higher it goes, each step a triumph. But then, crack. A dry branch snaps beneath its weight. The world tilts, the sky spins, and in a heartbeat, the cub is plummeting toward the earth. Thud! The impact shakes the ground. A sharp cry of pain pierces the air. Silencing the savannah for a split second. The mother lion's head snaps up, her heart pounding. With a thunderous roar, she rushes to her cub's side. But as the little one struggles to rise, it collapses again, a deep pain pulsing through its leg. The mother nuzzles it frantically, licking its wounds, desperate to make the pain disappear. But she knows. This is beyond her. She needs help, and there's only one place to turn. Humans. Carefully, she lifts her cub in her powerful jaws, cradling it with the gentleness only a mother can offer. Step by step, she moves toward the only creatures who might save her child, the rangers who patrol these lands. Every muscle in her body is tense. Every step is measured. If they see her as a threat, they might react in defense. But she has no choice. Not far away, Ranger Sifo and his team are on patrol, scanning the landscape for signs of wildlife. Suddenly, they spot her, a full-grown lioness approaching their vehicle with something in her mouth. The air in the Jeep turns electric. Hands hover over weapons. But then, they see it. The tiny, unmoving cub dangling from her jaws.
She's not attacking.
Sifo murmurs, his instincts screaming that this is something different.
She's asking for help.
The mother lion halts a few feet away, gently placing her cub on the ground. Then she steps back, just enough to show she means no harm. Her piercing golden eyes lock onto Sifo's, pleading without words. The team exhales in unison, the tension shifting from fear to awe. Slowly, cautiously, Sifo steps out of the Jeep, his hands raised in a gesture of peace. The lioness does not move. She only watches. Kneeling beside the cub, Sifo carefully inspects its leg, his fingers tracing the swollen area. The cub lets out a weak whimper, but does not resist. It's hurt, but there are no broken bones, only a deep bruise. Relief floods Sifo's face.
We can save it.
With steady hands, the team cleans the wound, disinfecting it while the mother watches, her body tense with worry. When the injection comes, the cub flinches, but the painkillers work quickly, easing its suffering. The mother growls lowly, not in aggression, but in warning.
Be careful with my child.
Minutes feel like hours. The cub's eyes grow heavy as the medicine takes effect. The mother's ears twitch at every movement, but she does not interfere. She understands. These humans are helping. The unspoken bond between predator and protector has been forged. As the sun climbs higher, the moment of truth arrives. The cub, still wobbly, pushes itself onto its paws. It stumbles, but this time, it doesn't fall. The mother's gaze softens. She steps closer, nudging it gently with her nose.
You can do it.
The team observes, tension in their breaths. What if the cub still cannot walk? What if another predator lurks nearby? But then, after a shaky moment, the cub straightens its posture, tail flicking with newfound determination. it takes another step, stronger this time. The mother watches closely, pride flickering in her golden eyes. The rangers know their job isn't done. Sifo quickly retrieves an anti-inflammatory spray and applies it to the swollen area. The cub winces, but the relief is almost immediate. The team then discusses whether to keep monitoring the cub from a distance, just in case. Meanwhile, a group of tourists, watching from their vehicle, gasps in amazement. Cameras click rapidly, capturing the rare moment of trust between human and beast. The sun casts golden streaks over the grasslands, making the moment feel even more surreal. Then a decision is made. Sifo gestures to his team to step back, allowing the mother and cub to have space. The lioness paces around her cub, her gaze darting between the rangers and her child. Finally, she makes her move. With a soft chuff, she nudges the cub forward, encouraging it to follow. The little one hesitates but obeys. Step by step, they move toward the tall grass. The rangers watch in silent admiration, knowing they have witnessed something extraordinary. Just before disappearing into the wilderness, the mother lion turns back one last time, her eyes locking with Sifo's. No words are exchanged, but the message is clear.
Thank you.
The team remains still, absorbing the weight of what just happened. The mother and cub are safe, for now. But in this vast wilderness, survival is never guaranteed. However, today, compassion won. As the Jeep's engine hums to life, Sifo takes one last glance at the golden horizon. The story of the mother lion who sought human help will be told for years to come, a breathtaking reminder of the fragile yet powerful bond between man and nature. If this incredible moment moved you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more unforgettable stories from the heart of the wild.